What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Coka Nostra's latest album called Masters of the Dark Arts. Coka Nostra, I've talked about them briefly, I think, before. They're an underground hip-hop supergroup comprised of MCs. Ill Bill, formerly from Nonfiction, one of my favorite underground MCs right there. You got Slain, a dope MC from Boston. I talked about him. Pick up his album, A World With No Skies 2.0. That shit is fucking ill. And the legendary rap group House of Pain, which is Everlast, Danny Boy, and DJ Lethal. They released an album back in 2009 called A Brand You Can Trust, and it set the underground on fire. You know, a lot of people wanted this shit out, mainly because of the buzz. You know, all these motherfuckers getting together. You know, it was delayed, but it finally fucking came out. And yo, the album was hot. You know, I liked it. On this album though, it's a I don't want to say it goes in a different direction, but yeah, compared to that album, it kind of does. It is, this album, like the title implies, is dark. It's darker than their last release, at least in my opinion anyway. And it also has an absence of one of the key members, Everlast. And Everlast was the frontman for House of Pain, and he helped put together the last album. You know, he did a lot of the hooks, because y'all know that Everlast mixed a lot of blues in his hip-hop. Like he started becoming a blues musician, but he mixed a lot of hip-hop into his shit. And he was rapping on the last one. He did a lot of the hooks and everything, but he's not on this LP because his daughter has cystic fibrosis, I believe, and he kind of left music aside for a little bit to tend to her. And my prayers and thoughts go out to her. You know, I hope she overcomes that disease or whatever. Yeah, you know, some things are more important than, you know, making music, and obviously family is in this sense. That goes without saying. So yeah, this album mainly is Ill Bill and Slain going back and forth, which I love personally. I'm a big fan of both of them. Danny Boy appears on one track, which is called Creed of the Greedier. And yeah, this album is fucking dark as hell, the way I like it. So let me go into it a little bit further. Let me go into some of the production on here. You got Static Selector on this bitch. You got Sick Nature. You got DJ Lethal. Obviously he would produce on here. DJ Premier, Beat Butcher. Ill Bill produces some of this shit. Jack of All Trades. C Lance is on this bitch. And yeah, you got scratches on here by DJ Eclipse, who also is or formerly was a member of Nonfiction. So beats on here, I fucking love the beats. They go hard on here. As a matter of fact, let me speak on that, because something kind of pissed me off about this shit. I was on undergroundhiphop.com where I ordered this album from, and I was reading some of the comments, and a lot of people are so pissed off at motherfucking C Lance. I don't understand. I just need to know, why are motherfuckers so angry with this dude? Because, you know, I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he seems like a real humble motherfucker. He's always talking to people, commenting on his shit. He's not fucking bougie or none of that shit. He makes banging ass fucking hip hop beats that suit fucking, you know, Ill Bill style, Vinny Paz's style. You know, it was founded by Vinny Paz. You know, I read one comment, some motherfuckers like, yo, ever since this motherfucker started working with Vinny Paz, you know, he's open to everybody. You know, he's working with everybody now. Now he thinks he's hot shit. He's on everybody's fucking projects, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it just got me thinking, yo, like, I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do as an artist? You know what I mean? Once you get your foot in the door, you know, you put your product out there, you know what I mean? You know, he's not making no candy ass beats. He's making hard body beats. You know what I mean? It's nothing fucking corny or mainstream. Or, I don't want to say mainstream. Nothing commercialized or no. They're not candy ass fucking beats. They're straight up fucking hard hitting beats. And I gotta stay off those fucking forums, man. Like, motherfuckers were riding him hard, dude. And I just don't get it. Props to C Lance, man. I love that dude as a producer. He's a dope fucking producer. He just produced a lot of shit on Mad Child from Soul and Members. He produced, I'm not sure if he did the whole album. I'm not too sure, but I know he produced shit for him. And you know, he's got tracks with Vinny Paz coming and other artists. So shout out to C Lance. I love your fucking production, man. You will not hear no fucking hate or none of that shit from me. But I just had to get that off my chest because it was really bothering me. Features on this album. Obviously, Vinny Paz is going to be on here because, you know, Ill Bill's new group, Heavy Metal Kings, is himself and Vinny Paz. So, Vinny Paz is on here twice. Sean Price from Helter Skelter. He's on this bitch. And as I was doing some research on this shit, I found out that he was supposed to be an original member of La Coka Nostra. Man, that would have been ill if he was on this shit. Thurston Howell III, nice to hear from him. Legendary freestyle MC, dope MC, front to back. Sick Jackin from the fuck is the name of the fucking group? Psycho Realm. Damn, there's a lot of fucking MCs that, a lot of fucking music in my head. And Big Left from the DMS clique over here in New York. Big Left was another dude that was originally supposed to be a member. I don't know what the fuck happened with him. And speaking of Big Left, does anybody know where I could get a physical copy of World War III? Because I want that shit. I remember when I was seeing videos of Big Left spitting and shit, and I really love that dude. So if anybody could tell me where I could get the physical CD of World War III or any of his shit, let a motherfucker know. Let me get into some of the tracks on this bitch. Like I said, this album is darker than the last album, which suits me fine because I love fucking dark, grimy hip-hop. I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. I don't know if that has to do with the absence of Everlast on it. I hope it doesn't. You know, I would have loved to know what Everlast would have sounded like on this album with beats like this. It really makes you wonder. But yeah, tracks on here, they vary. You know, if you're a fan of Ill Bill and Slain, especially Ill Bill, you know, because I followed his career longer. You already know what to expect from him. A lot of the paranoia raps, a lot of the stuff about government, straight up thuggish shit, street shit. You know, I love this album because Ill Bill and Slain, again, I've said this before about other MCs too, they're very uncompromising. You know, they're gonna spit what they want to spit, and you get a lot of that shit on here. Like, you know, storytelling shit. You have The Story Goes On, where both of them are spitting about personal shit to them. Like Ill Bill's verse, he's talking about Uncle Howie and his come up and how, you know, He was addicted to drugs. I mean, y'all already know, if you're an Ill Bill fan, you know about the whole Uncle Howie saga already. Not too sure about who Slane is talking about. I'm not sure if he's talking about himself. You know, I'm not, I don't know too much about Slane's, you know, personal life when it comes to rhyming and shit. So, you know, but all I know is it's dope storytelling on there. Same thing with Letter to, I don't know how to say this name, Letter to Wish or Ausch, I don't know how to say that name, but that's an Ill Bill solo joint, and beat is fucking crazy on that shit. I did a little research, and turns out that this track is basically Ill Bill spitting shit through, I think it's through Charles Manson's perspective of when he was on the West Coast, and he had some type of relations with the Morehouse family. Go look it up. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the whole thing, but it's fucking ill how Ill Bill goes in on that shit. Mind Your Business, dope fucking track. There's a video to that shit. I'll post up the link down there. Mind Your Business, exactly what the track implies. It's basically, you know, Ill Bill starts off saying, you know, he's sick of motherfuckers asking, you know, personal questions about his life. You know, does he have beef with Necro, which is his brother? Why did Nonfiction break up? Blah, 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 blah. Same thing, Slane's reiterating the same shit. How you could get knocked the fuck out and for sticking your nose in their business and shit. Created the Greedier, dope fucking track. Again, it's nice to hear Danny Boy actually rapping, you know, because even back when he was in House of Pain, he wasn't really rapping that much. It was more of a hype man. And there's also a video to that. I just found out about that shit like today. Shit. What else can I say? This shit is just fucking ill. Fucking ill shit. There's also a video from Mal Verde Market, which is that was like the first like teaser video. I'll post that one up down there too, so y'all can check it out. All in all, this is one of my favorite releases this year. I was really looking forward to this shit. Only problem I really have with it is that it went quick. It seemed like too quick, and I guess I kind of understand, because these motherfuckers got their own solo shit they got to deal with. You know, I know Slane is trying to get up there in the acting world. He's been in a bunch of movies, and he's still trying to act, doing his thing. He's a dope actor. Check out Gone Baby Gone, and I think he's in The Town. Am I right or wrong? I know he's closely affiliated with Ben Affleck, so I know he does those Boston movies and shit. So, and Ill Bill has the Grimy Awards coming out, so I know he has, you know, a lot of other projects coming out too. Grimy Awards, I don't know if he's still doing that thing with Sean Price, the Pill group. What is it called? Pill, I think. But whatever. Yeah, my rating of this album, I'll give it like an 8.5 to a 9. Real solid shit, dope listen. Go out there, pick it up. Support dope fucking music. That's all I gotta say. Don't want to ramble anymore. That's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. That's it. Peace, bitches.
Tell me something, how come anytime there's a hike into the heart of darkness you sign up?